Alrighty then. Today we're gonna have a look at the Marvel Select. This is from Diamond Select. The Marvel Select, I believe this is a Disney Store exclusive. Venom. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, it's definitely a Diamond Select Toys. That's who makes the Marvel Select line, as opposed to the Hasbro Marvel Legends. These are bigger. In some cases, they're a little limited in their articulation, but we're going to find out when we get into this box. I know the earlier ones were limited, but yeah, I'm eager to get inside this figure and have a look. So what do you say without further ado? Yeah, it says Venom Special Collector's Edition action figure. So yeah, let's cut this thing open. This came straight from the Disney Store downtown Chicago. My wife and my son went down there to do some photography, and they stopped into the Disney Store downtown, and they came out with this. So yeah, what do we have here? Probably a product lineup is what I'm guessing. Get this out of the way. There's a lot of parts in here, so what do you say we start cutting some of these little rubber bands? Yeah, they're little plastic tie downs that can be cut really relatively quickly. Just go around and cut all of them, and then we'll pull everything out from the front. It's nice to have a sharp knife as you go. Imagine it takes quite a bit of time to secure these into this clamshell with these little rubber guys, but probably not as much time as it takes when you're using the wire ties. Be careful. You got a brand new X-Acto knife blade. It'll cut right through you before you even know it. So all you kiddies at home, get help from your folks or a creepy uncle. Alright, I think maybe I have it all here. So what do you say? I just made a mess. There's 1, 2. That's cut, that's cut. What the heck? Oh, there's a big wire tie right there. Hiding in the shadows. This guy. Right there. There. Now Venom is out of his plastic jail cage. The head's out. And we have tape holding hands in. I see these are almost like regular hands right now, and I can tell you, I think I like the pre-installed hands better. They look more gnarly and sinister. And I have everything now. Nope. Still another piece here. Quite a bit. And yeah, more pieces even. So we're getting a grand total of 3 sets of hands. 2 sets installed, or 1 set installed, and 2 more in the clamshell. Wow, that's kind of a bear to get these things out of here. A lot of parts in here. So this is where baggies come in handy. Baggies and a marker. So you can actually mark which figure these accessories go to. Because when you own lots of figures, which we do, you want to try to keep track of everything as all those throw those in the garbage. So let's see what's inside. this little plastic envelope here. All right, let's see here. Oh, so not exactly sure what this is. Oh, it says join the revolution and become a member of our collectors club and the radicals. Okay, well, that probably would put you on a mailing list to let you know what is going to be new. Now, sorry about that. I don't own a lot of Marvel Select. I think I own 4 total, and the Red Hulk being one of them. And the rest is just these mini-mates here. And, yeah, not much to see there. Oh, I have seen these. In fact, my brother has purchased one of those. These are the Diamond Select Retro Cloth 8-inch Mego style figures. They're not exactly cheap, but they are cool. So, yeah. Moving on. Let's have a look at Venom here. Now, I'm not exactly sure if this is the same mold as the original Venom from Diamond Select. I know the original one had the multiple heads that actually clamped onto the back. But this thing actually came semi pre-installed. It was laying loose in the pack, but it goes in like so. Yeah. We have more places to port things here. See, there's more holes here. I'm gonna guess to port these guys. We'll get into that here very shortly. We also have some smaller ones there, and of course we have multi-heads and hands. I see. I'm seeing little holes here in the sides of the arms. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that these guys port in like so, but we'll get to that after we take a good close look at Venom here. So that does come off. This is telling me that this is the exact same Venom mold from the original, whereas the original one had this on there that actually had multiple heads that actually mounted up on the shoulders. So you'd have 3 heads at one time. So that's kind of really cool. So yeah, let's go through his articulation really quick, because that's actually kind of key, because I want to see how far they've come along with this Marvel Select line to see what kind of articulation we're getting now. So you can do the owl. It is on a ball joint, but because of the mass of the neck, you're not going to get a lot of movement there. So yeah, you get an ab crunch, kinda. Not really doing much. You get a waist pivot. You get ball joint arms, bicep cut right here, and let's see, single joint elbow will straighten out. You get a pin and well, it's kind of on a hinge, but it's basically just a ball joint, so you're not going to get much movement there. You get a swing out on there. You get forward motion like so. Back that much. You get a thigh cut, but you don't want to go too much because it starts to look unnatural because of the muscle cuts there. Single joint in the knee, but you get a lot of movement there. That's not bad. And let's see what you get in the foot here. You get just a hinge with no rocker in the foot. So yeah, nice. So what do you say we try to get him a little more gnarly looking by pulling his head. Let's see, which head do we want to use? I don't really care for that head because of the eyes. He looks a little goofy. But this one I really, really dig. So what do you say we put that guy on? That was easy enough. Already a different figure. Very cool. Let's stand him up for a minute. And I say that because take a look at these hands here. These are the hands, a pair of the hands that actually came as a spare set. And then you get a pair of fists. Oops. Like so. I don't care for either one of these hands. The hands that are on them, I think, are really, really cool. So yeah. What do you say we put this big mass back on his back? I think it just kind of just pressure fits on there like so. And then we can actually start attaching some stuff. Okay, so you have that. And yeah, does that just kind of rest on there? Yeah, I think it does. Just kind of rests right on there. So anyway, take that off. There's some other things we need to put on here. So these guys will go into the sides of the arms. Hopefully they stay. It's not staying in there very well. I don't know. It's not staying in there very well either. That one accepted it, but I don't think that one actually belongs on there. I think the longer ones actually belong there, like that. And I believe, yeah, this hole seems very, see a hole there? It seems a little bit, these things that are not wanting. Maybe some glue in the future, because that is hokey at best. So anyway, all right, let's that's all there are as far as holes going in on the body. There are multiple holes. Put him there on the back side. So you see a monster hole there, a monster hole here, and a couple of other small holes. So I'm gonna guess this monster here goes probably like, let's take that off. I'm gonna guess, let's take that off too. Get these monsters in. These are always fun. Not really, but if you spin them and get a little assistance from a screwdriver, there we are. That sounded really, really good. So yeah, I have this monster here. These are kind of a pain in the ass. But let's not give up. Almost there. There, I heard it. Nice. Very cool. Now we still have a couple of smaller ports here, so I think this guy can go in like so. That felt really good. That felt nice. And then this guy here, almost. There we are. That felt really good. And then this guy, I imagine you can put them any way you like them, so I'm just going by what I'm grabbing and what I'm seeing. There, nice. Then we have to go back to these guys. And you can actually bring these guys up like so. to really get that menacing symbiotic look. There are a lot of parts here. Move these out, and then we can go ahead and drop this. What just fell off? Oh, the one on the arm. How come I'm not surprised? That seems like a really, really big hole in his arm. This guy fell off again. Maybe some glue in the future. Who knows? We'll have to see. But yeah. I mean, it's really cool if you're gonna just put this on display. But with all of these parts on here, I doubt you're gonna be handling this as often as you would be, say, a figure that didn't have so many accessories mounted to it. So, legs lined up there. So yeah, he looks really, really cool. You got a lot of parts hanging off of him there. Very nice. It looks like he is ready for battle. Yeah, this thing doesn't seem like it wants to stay on so well. It just kind of rests on there. It's not really a pressure fit. There's no ports to actually keep this backpack on. I mean, literally, it just kind of just lifts right off. So like I said, the more weight I put on here with all of those talons hanging out, coming out, those tendrils, it just seems to want to fall off. Yeah, well, this one's gonna be. Usually I'm really partial to Diamond Select stuff in general. I like their merchandise, and I have other Marvel Select figures that I absolutely love. But I'm gonna say I like the sculpt on the body, but due to the giant hole here on the, I mean, that's just poor manufacturing. That's just crappy oversight. And I don't know. To me, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 6.5 out of 10. I think it could have been better executed than what we're seeing here, because I've actually reviewed other Marvel Select figures in the past, and they've been awesome. And this is the first one that I actually thought it could have been better. It really could have been better. Yeah, but you know what? Maybe I'll glue that one in. But he'll look really nice on display. He really will. And he stands really nice. This is a heavy figure too. And I'm not sure, but I think he's about 7.5 inches tall. And he's a very heavy figure. So I think he actually stands very well for all the weight that's going on there. And his joints are nice and tight. Big plus. All of those things are saving grace. Otherwise, if he had any kind of loose joints whatsoever, his score probably could have fell to at least a 5. But I didn't get pissed off during this review. A little aggravated, but not pissed off. So, yeah. 6.5. Marvel Selects Venom. Disney Store exclusive. Yeah, Howlin' Wolf out.